This will be our 3rd year coming to this local fall festival at a campground.
I quit my engineering job, drove down to Florida, and started living on this boat.
Don't forget maple cotton candy.
No affiliation with dentists. Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are traveling back in time a little bit. I've been a little MIA for the last few weeks and I have a good excuse for that, and that's that I am pregnant. We're expecting our 3rd baby and we're very excited, but let me tell you, the first trimester and this pregnancy kicked my butt a little bit. When I was sitting, I was sleeping. Let's just put it that way. So didn't have a chance to edit the footage that is going up today. But we went to a fall festival. It's something that we love to do. We take the boys there, Joel and I go, and we set up, we camp there for the weekend, and we also sell Joel's syrup and candy. And it's just a really fun weekend to be able to spend time together, for the boys to see what daddy does and to be able to help. So that is today's video. Don't worry, the goats and sheep are doing great. The goats, I will say, have been extra ornery lately. They're essentially free ranging at this point. Fixed the fence multiple times and they just always get out. So they've been a little bit extra of menaces lately, but our sheep are doing good. Actually, the ram is running with the ewes, so we're shooting for March babies, which I'll talk about in a later video. But just know, everything is good on the home front. These next 2 videos, today is going to be the fall festival. Next week, we'll have some sheep and goat content, and then also harvest, which at the day that I'm talking about this, October 28th, harvest is actually done. So we're time traveling a little bit, but thank you for bearing with me. I'm in my 2nd trimester now and I'm feeling much better, so hopefully there'll be some more consistency now. So enjoy today's video and thanks for watching. Well, we made it to our campsite for our fall festival. That's this weekend. We had a little bit of an issue getting here. I blew a tire, but now we made it and we're setting up. This is our, how many years have we been to this?
This will be our 3rd.
This will be our 3rd year coming to this local fall festival at a campground, and it really does very well for us. It's pretty popular, and we sell our freeze-dried candy, our syrup, cotton candy. Do we do relish here or no?
I forgot to bring it.
No relish. Sometimes we do, but we forgot to bring it this time. But yeah, it's a really fun event. It's fun because we camp right here, so it makes it a family affair. And I will show you what we're doing right now is we're setting up for, so we're actually here on Thursday. It doesn't start till Friday, but it gives us some time to set up and just enjoy hanging out as a family and camping. So we bring this big box trailer. That's what we haul all of the stuff in, and we have these 2 tents set up. So this year we're trying something different. We're doing 2 15-foot tents. We normally do a 10 and a 15, but we're doing 2 15-foot tents this year. And there will be tables. We do kind of a U, so it'll be table, 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 table. And that works pretty well. Normally, I think we do candy first and then syrup, but we're going to flip that this year. So freeze-dried candy is something that we've been doing for a couple of years, and we knew it would be a fad that wouldn't last. We just decided to ride the wave because we already had our freeze dryer just for our own personal use. So the craze has definitely died off. I think for this year it's been worth doing. I don't know if we'll do it again next year. All right, what are you doing over here?
Getting the tables out. Make a little wall for the kids also.
Yeah, it does work.
A nice little contained tent. Not what or what word am I trying to think
fence?
Of? Huh? A fence. Yeah, a fenced in area. Especially once we get the tablecloths on. You helping there, Jaxie? All right, good job, bud. Big helper.
Most of the traffic comes this way and they walk down, and you'll see there's vendors all the way on each side, and then there's like 3 or 4 more rows of it. It's a pretty big event. How many vendors are there, do you know? Over 100?
Maybe. I don't know how many spots are there in the C section.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or in C7. So I think it goes up to C hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would bet there's easily 100.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. No, you got to stay right by mommy and daddy. We always have some pumpkins to put up. This is our first year buying pumpkins because normally Jason grows them. Joel's brother-in-law has a produce farm and normally he grows pumpkins. This is his first year not growing pumpkins. We had to buy them at Aldi. It was rather sad, really. I don't blame them though. And then we also have things like, here's a little bourbon barrel. So this is actually what he ages the bourbon barrel syrup in. They're freshly used bourbon barrels and obviously they don't have any alcohol in them anymore, but they still have that flavor. So then he puts his maple syrup in them for several months and that's how we get our bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. We haven't made too much progress. We just ate dinner. We ate some hot dogs. And so along here will be wooden live edge boards as shelves. The skid steer will be moved. Same with here. Basically this whole way down is going to be the wooden live edge boards and that's where we'll put our syrup and our candy. The lights will be hung up here. This is kind of cool. I always think this is neat. It's a like demonstration of the old way of doing syrup. So the tap is right there and then it would drop into this bucket. We use it as our trash pail. Joel doesn't do it like that. He does it on vacuum system and tubing, which I'll have to do a video of that when it's time. But so yeah, we like to try to add some decorations in our signage. But for now, let's go get ice cream. Well, the ice cream is closed. We have very disappointed children. We missed it by 20 minutes. We didn't realize they closed at 7, not 8. But we decided to go to the beach here, and I'll show you. It's very pretty. Looks like we're sitting here trying to figure out, there's tire marks, but they didn't actually drag.
Don't throw that up.
Joel used to sail a lot. And when we were dating...
On this lake?
Yeah, and when we were dating, we would always take the sailboat and ride, or sail across the lake and then stop over here, close to here, and then go get ice cream and then sail back.
That's how I won her over.
Actually, it was our first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, sailboat. So he actually used to live on a sailboat for a little while. Tell about that.
So I was an engineer for a couple years and I bought a little sailboat. I fell in love with it and I went on a cruise around the same time and loved that out in the ocean. So I'm like, I want to be on a sailboat out here. So when I got home, I started looking up opportunities and finally I made a commitment. In a year, I'm going to be out on this ocean in the Caribbean. And so I finally found a guy who was sailing to the South Pacific eventually. And he was living in Key Largo. So it needed like an engineer, some type of person, mechanical, to fix up the boat and get it ready for long-term voyage. So I quit my engineering job, drove down to Florida, and started living on this boat. The guy didn't live on it. He was just on the mainland, but I was out in the bay. I had to take a boat back and forth to get to land. And so that was a little bit difficult relying on him only until I finally bought my own little boat to put around on. But it was a very good experience. And so I was down there for about a year or so living on this boat and eventually sailed to Panama and hung out there for a while, and the Bahamas and everything in between for a few months. It was a good experience. Definitely.
So yeah, sailing has a very special place in his heart. I never really sailed until we started dating. And it's not like we sailed much. We just go out on the little local Indian lake, but...
Now I haven't even been out for 3 years.
I know.
Life. Kids.
I see.
Everything else.
More work, I would say.
Yeah.
I think the kids would love to go out. We should take them
I know.
out sometime. They're a good age now. Good morning. It is Friday and the event starts this afternoon. So Joel is busy at work getting everything done. This event is a little tricky because I kind of just wrangled the toddlers. And Joel does most of the heavy lifting. But once the event actually starts, my mom will come lend a hand so I can help Joel sell. And then we also have a couple of different employees that are going to come over the next few days to help us as well. But let me show you the progress here. He's got these wooden So he always uses these crates as decoration. Looks like he's got some cotton candy in them right now. And here's our live edge shelves that work pretty well. He just made these out of, wasn't this from that fence line you took out?
This cottonwood.
Yeah,
he old junky cottonwood trees, which aren't really
from our farm. Yeah, from the farm that he had to take out, and he made these boards with them, which is kind of nice. And then he has all different types of infused syrups. Here's some of them. We've got the bourbon barrel age. That's the one that I said he uses this to age it in. Vanilla infused. This, he literally just has a vanilla bean. Everything is just a very simple ingredient added, nothing gross.
An actual organic vanilla bean.
Yeah.
Cinnamon stick.
An actual cinnamon stick is added in this one. It's just added in the bottling process when it's hot, so that's why it infuses so nicely. There's some coffee beans in that one. Sumatra coffee beans. Chai infused. Coffee again.
Oh.
You know there's 2 coffees.
Oh, whoops.
This one's chili pepper.
This
one, I don't know. I can't really get behind this one, but people say chicken and waffles, it's good. I don't know. It's only 10:30, so we have quite a while until... Hey now, don't move the pumpkin.
Oh, my pants fell.
Oh, put that back, honey, because we don't want to break it.
I get all that syrup. I broke a jar of syrup. Kind of, now it's on my nice pants. I just stain everything. I never have clean clothes.
Hey, leave the pumpkin. Leave the pumpkin. Where is your brother? This event is so fun because it gives us family time while also, you know, obviously working. But it's also a little tricky. Just the ages make it a little tricky. But they love being here. Our oldest is at a really good age for this. It's our youngest, who's a little bit of a wild child. So it makes things a little tricky. Okay. There you go. He's got a front row seat.
What do you like it when I do alternating? Plastic, glass, or just all plastic then all glass? What's your opinion?
I think aesthetically it looks better to do alternating, but if people are specifically looking for plastic,
I mean,
I think in general,
but it's easier for price because the pricing is the same for glass or plastic.
I agree. Alternating.
Yeah, all right.
And because you don't have plastic in all sizes, so it kind of makes sense to just align it with the glass size.
Catching to the eye too. Like.
There's some syrup on the pumpkin.
Syrup on the pumpkin, dude. So here's our freeze-dried candy. These are caramel apple pops. The funny thing is that it really expands and pops in the freeze dryer. So none of this has anything added to it. It's literally just the candy that's been put in our freeze dryer. Here's a bit of honey. That one really pops. Oops, careful guys. So he's got a bunch of different sizes here. He's got 64. Did you bring gallons or half gallons?
I did bring a couple gallons. I guess we'll sell them. I don't know what price. I've charged 36 for a half gallon, so I don't really sell them less than 65.
Yeah.
Because I don't have enough of these bottles, so that's why I brought some gallons in case people want to buy 2 of them. Because sometimes people do that.
Yeah.
How's that look, spread-wise? That's plenty enough room for candy.
Yeah. And then he's got, this one's damaged.
Oh, it's a bad label. Or bad print.
Yeah.
That was not my fault.
And then he's got all the way down to this little tiny
$5 couple pancake size.
3.5 fluid ounce. That's kind of 100 milliliter. I was gonna say that's kind of random.
Yeah, it can go on an airplane.
Oh, it can go on an airplane. Oh, peppermint.
100 milliliters is the cutoff. I'm pretty sure.
It's coming together. Our little helper.
Good helper, Taxi. Need 2 more. 1 and 2. Good job. All right, next candy. Next candy. That's good. We got enough of those. Now we can grab some of these. Yep. I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. That's 5. All right, that's good. No more of those. Now we need. Oh, we can get me. I need 5 of this kind right here. The Jolly Rancher.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good
job.
Good.
All right, that's good, Jaxie.
Good.
Good job, bud.
All right, we are nearly done. So right here we have the, I need to replace this tape, but Candy Misfits. It's like the stuff that, so freeze-dried candy shrinks a little bit if it gets hot or anything. So ones that have shrunk or only partially full, stuff like that, and it's super discounted, like $2. So if anyone wants that, we're gonna add more cotton candy into that, fix that a little bit. But the shelves are all done. So you have Starburst, Airhead, Sweet Tart, Fruit Roll-Ups, Skittles, Gummy Rings, Sour Skittles, Gummy Worms, Wild Berry Skittles, Jolly Ranchers, Nerd Clusters, oops, Red Hots. I need to do that one still. Ice Cream Sandwich, Candy Corn, Lemon Heads, Caramel Apple Hops, Caramel M&Ms, Bit of Honey, Charleston Chews, and then starts our syrup. So these are all of our regular syrups in different sizes. Mostly we have glass or plastic. And then here starts the infusions. So peppermint, chili pepper, chai infused, coffee infused, cinnamon infused, vanilla infused, one of my personal favorites, and chai, and bourbon barrel.
Don't forget maple cotton candy.
Joel joked when we started selling the candy last year, because we ended up just naming it Wishwell Candy Co. because our syrup was named Wishwell as well, but we laughed that we should call it like Dentist Delight or something, because we basically just have all teeth rotting sugar at our booth. That's what we sell. The irony is that neither of us really eat a lot of sugar.
Well, we like
or
maple
candy.
syrup.
Well, yeah, we love maple syrup, but the candy we don't really eat very much of.
Keep the dentist in business. No affiliation with any.
No affiliation with dentists. That's pretty funny.
Oh, here you go. If you want a quick education on tapping a maple tree. This is a tree that went down. It was hollow. You can see some insects were burrowing through it and living on the inside. This tree was about a 2-foot diameter tree. And this was an old hole because I've been tapping this tree for probably 4 years. And I just cut this little section out of it.
Let me see the old hole.
Right there's an old hole. So that was the previous year. That would have been in, just say 2020, I'm guessing. And this tree went down in 2021 or 22. And this was the new hole. And this is the tubing that we use. Just like a little tap, drill 5/16 inch hole. And then tubing goes down to more tubing that goes laterally into the woods. And then it goes to a central tank. And that's how we get sap from the maple tree. Very quick explanation. Hello, this is Joel. Oh wait, we have a customer.
All right, well, it is almost the end of the day. It's 7:48. I think technically it goes till 8:30, but it's really, really slowing down.
We have Christmas lights up, so we might keep some sales going. I never had those before. But
I think they look very fun. I'll have to show a clip of them. It's very festive.
today has gone better than I thought because
Yeah.
it's been quite hot today. 90, or not 90, 89.
89. Pretty close to 90.
Quite hot, but thankfully dry. So we're sales are about on par with last year.
Yep.
Lots of maple syrup today, and I guess
A lot
you
of
did all the
candy, yeah. I did mostly the candy side, and it actually sold pretty well, and so did the syrup. I think the heat may have worked in our favor because our row is very shaded, whereas a lot of the other vendor rows aren't. So I don't know, maybe people were looking for shade. I'm not sure, but overall, a success.
Yep, another day for the books, or whatever the saying is.
All right, well, it is Sunday morning, the last day of our event. Today it goes from 10 to 4, and unfortunately, it looks like there's a chance of storms. So actually last year on Sunday, there was a lot of severe storms, and thankfully Joel was watching the forecast and we were able to get most of our stuff put away right before it happened, but one of the other vendors told me that they drove around after the event was over and they found 50 tents that were just destroyed in the storm. It was a really, really strong storm. So hopefully that doesn't repeat this year. That's supposed to happen at like 4 or 5, I think, so we'll make sure we watch the radar and hope that that doesn't happen. But yesterday went really well. It was very busy, kind of on track with what we did last year, which we're happy with. So we'll see. Sundays are always kind of a slower day. Also with the weather, it might not draw a crowd. But we'll see what we get. So every night we just put this tent up, or these walls up around it. So there's vendors there, all the way there, and then I think I mentioned this earlier, but I think there's like 4 or 5 more rows. It's a very large event. We'd like to get into a couple more events like this. It's fun to be able to be here as a family and camp and stuff, and Joel likes not having to tear down after 3 hours, because in farmers markets you set up this entire display and then you have to tear it down 3 hours later. So it's a lot more work rather than being here for an entire weekend. So here's the vendor map. There's a lot. We are in, let's see, where are we? C7. We're right there. So yeah, there's a bunch more, 3 more rows, I guess. It's always fun to walk around too and see people's creativity here. A lot of it's handmade crafts and stuff that people have made. And I am not at all an artsy person, so seeing that is pretty cool. And Joel has several other friends that are vendors here as well, so it's always a fun time. But it's about 9 o'clock right now. We have
now it's just brown.
We have our employee coming at 10 to help us, and he should be here for the duration of the event because I'm on toddler duty. I can't really, I help when I can, but someone has to really be like devoted to watching the kiddos. So this works well to have 2 people at the booth and me watching them and helping as I can. So we'll see. Hopefully today is a good day and we'll finish out strong. Alright, let me get a bag for you, and it's $10.
I wouldn't want to get it. And then I'm stuck.
Thanks. We do take cards, yes. Okay.
So, candy cane. Papa loves candy cane. Oh, that's a fruit roller. Fruit roller. Oh, it's a candy company. Yeah. Burger? No, come back. You can just... Okay, I'll think about it. Might have to get the...
Good morning.
Wild berry. There's wild berry.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Got any more tweezers?
There's one back there, but we need...
Okay, I'll go wash them.
Oh, here's one too. Maybe wash that one while you're at it.